All right, how y'all doing? What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Happy Saturday. Hope y'all have a blessed Memorial Day weekend. Despite the stuff going on right here, we are all blessed. Despite the way they're trying to tear us down, we are all blessed. The darkest hour needs to come to light. You heard? The darkest hour need to come to light. Plain and simple. It comes to light because everything in the dark comes to the light. Everything in the dark eventually is going to be exposed. Everything will be exposed. It eventually happens.
Come on, Brother Mo.
What's going on? All right. Welcome, Deplorable Dan. Much love.
Hold on, man. I got my ringer. I forgot to turn it down. All right. Sorry about that. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, not a problem, bro. I appreciate you having me on, as always. But yeah, we're going to talk about the darkest hour, guys, and it does need to come to light. All right, well, we're going to talk about,
yes, it does.
Some people may know this, but the majority of people don't. I've talked to people at work. They never heard about it. I've had to explain it, and it just grosses them out, just like it grossed me out when I heard about it. The dark web is where you can find the darkest hour. So in order for it to come to light, it has to come to light on a live, on one of the top socialist media outlets, such as Fascist Book. We're going to bring this subject to light, and this subject is about Hillary Clinton. Okay? How come she can run around? This is what's burning me up. How can she run around and get away with what she's getting away with? And what I mean by that, messing around with 12-year-old little girls, eating this little girl is what they did on the dark web. This is sick. It's grotesque. I've been told many a times what this video contains. There's people that I know got fake accounts to go look at this and then delete it, which is smart. But on the other hand, they said they wish they never even watched it because it was so disturbing. The poor little girl was laying there, apparently upside a fixed position, from what I understand. Yeah. And they got this girl so nervous because she was tied up, and they were waiting to get her adrenaline pumping. Okay, this is what the Satanists did to her. That's what they do. They build up a kid's adrenaline. A Satanist pedophile, such as Hitler and Huma Abedin, did to this 12-year-old girl. And it is sick. It's sick. It's disturbing. They got this girl so nervous. After they got her nervous, her adrenaline started flowing, guys. They ate her adrenal gland right after that. This is what the Satanists do, okay? They scare these little kids half to death. They perform these little sex acts to them, and then get them all nervous and tense, and that's what they get their adrenaline pumping up so they can eat on. They feel like they're getting youth. And yes, we probably are getting zucked. We always get zucked. What's new? The thing is, we've got to keep pushing forward our message because Patriots in this movement, we should all stand together against this. We should ask for justice, and it should be justice for all. I mean, justice for America, justice for the world, because this has happened on the lowest level, and we all know that this pedophilia runs deep.
Yes.
And it's got to stop. This is what disturbs me the most about society. And it's got to stop. This is the root of all evil right here. Messing with little children, the innocent ones.
Yes.
You want to come mess with somebody? Come mess with Deplorable Dan and see what you get. All right? But the thing is, I am so sick of it. And the thing is, This has got to stop. The pedophilia stuff's got to stop now. It's got to stop. We can't keep waiting for charges to come. The charges are there. Stick it to them.
Yeah.
What are you waiting on? Quit holding it. If you really got so-called things, these agendas of over 30,000 indictments, let's get it done. Why are we waiting? Why do we got to wait till November? Why do we got to wait? It doesn't make no sense to me. Why we got to wait so long? We're losing children as we speak. Okay?
It starts now.
Single women, children that are out in the park somewhere in part of a city where nobody is going to hear them so loud. Just picture this in your mind. And they come up, they take this woman, do the thing that they do in the movies, you know, put them out, and then put them in the back of the trunk and take off with them. Hollywood is where they get their ideas from, or they give, I should say, they do give Hollywood their ideas. It's more like it, okay? And that's a fact. Because the globalists, every time they make a movie now, it's something to do with something that's already happened or it will happen. Like The Purge. Yep. They want us to purge. They want a race war. They want us to purge. And that's what the next Purge movie is about. Yes. I found this out. I'm like, oh, wow, they really are trying to push this on us. You know what? I believe in the Purge, too.
Yeah.
It's time to purge back against these pedophiles. Justice needs to be served now. Too many loss of life already. Too many innocent children. Too many innocent women. My goodness, this has already ended. I mean, if QAnon's saying this, this should already have ended. This is where I'm at with it. It's got to stop now.
Yep. Yes.
But
we need to push harder, y'all. We need to push harder. I know we're pushing hard, but we need to push harder, y'all. We need to push harder every day, you know, because our job ain't never done. That's why we got to push harder.
Right.
We all working hard, but let's push harder.
Why can't we rally up?
Let's bring it out.
Why can't we rally up, Mo, as patriots, all of us, patriots, including the ones that are watching? Why can't we march to Washington and ask? We want these pedophiles on a stake right now. I'm tired of waiting. I don't want to wait till November.
Yes.
I don't want to wait for the Jubilee in November. Right. Let's get it done now. We've already lost too many kids because of this. Too much loss of life. It's got to end. It's got to end soon because it's ridiculous. God's losing his children each and every day because of this. And that includes the mother and the child because they're all God's children. I mean, see, and then it's just like abortion. It's like there's no hurry to fix abortion in Washington either. Let's get that turned around too. Come on now.
Yes.
It's all murder. Everything I've talked about is evil and it's murder. It's about this because I'm not politically correct anyway. And everybody knows that. I hate political correctness. If you like political correctness, you're watching the wrong show.
Get off the feed.
Right.
You know, it's a full-time job what we got, y'all. This is not a part-time, you know. This is not a part-time job we have. It's a full-time job.
Why do you think I want to work at Liberty One TV, guys? I'm trying to get stuff like this stopped. I'm trying to stop the banning of the Bible in California. Now I find out they went from Penny last night on my show that Texas is trying to do away with the 10 Commandments in the state. What's going to be next? Every state's going to have the Bible and the 10 Commandments taken away. When's it going to stop? When are we going to start purging our capitals? That's what we need to do. Purge our capitals when this crap goes on.
Yeah.
Mo, you froze. There you go.
Listen. Okay. Yeah, you froze too, but we're going to keep going. Zuck
We're going to keep going. You ain't going to stop us. You can't stop us, socialist media. We'll find another forum to go on. Trust me. And it'll be here.
We will. We will.
And the thing is, this is the thing. The darkness has to come to light now. I'm tired of waiting till November for indictments to go down. Why can't we go ahead and get it done now? If there's so-called military tribunals, let's get them underway. Why are we waiting? Too many people are losing their lives right now. Too many women. Too many children. It's got to stop. It's got to stop now. When's the killing going to stop?
Stop now.
This is what aggravates me. It agitates me to no point. I talked about this with a guy at work. It pisses me off. The more I talk about this Hillary thing, they've let it go on for way too long, and it needs to be brought to light in front of a national audience that this went on.
Yep.
And the only way I could think of is come on Mo's show and get it out in the light.
Hey, even if it means our life, even if it means persecution, because through persecution we will persevere. We will rise up through these persecutions.
Yeah,
you know why? When we persecuted, we are blessed.
Like
blessed those who are
persecuted. But the thing is, I want it brought to justice now. Why do we gotta wait? Why do we gotta wait? Come on now. If it's the real deal, Q, let's get it done quicker. The longer we wait, every minute, every second, the globalists are doing a sick thing to a child, whether it's a boy or a girl. They don't care.
Yes.
Wiener liked probably the wiener. Let's be honest, the way he acted. But the thing is,
do y'all know that we are stronger than the globalists? That we got more power than the globalists. You know, the globalists may have all this money, but we got more power than the globalists.
Right, and we do got more power. You know why? The power is in our voice. If we ever use our voice, it's the most powerful weapon we can have. And that's the thing. That's why I'm voicing my opinions from now on. I don't care what anybody says. I've held back for way too long in this movement.
Amen.
And I'm tired of it because too many people have died doing that. And we've got to stop this. Innocent women and innocent children have perished because we've waited and waited on Pinto's fools. And that's what they are.
Yes.
But it's time we get the arrest now. Quit waiting till the so-called thing in November, the parade for the veterans. Okay, let's get it done now. And the so-called Jubilee. I'm just calling it so-called because I want proof. You show me the proof that things are happening. I keep hearing people say, well, things are happening. Okay, show me the proof. Has there been an actual arrest besides Anthony? Be honest. Whoop-de-doo. They found the stuff on his computer. They better arrested him. I mean, seriously. That was written as his insurance policy. The disc that they found on his computer that's on the dark web of Hillary and Huma. Yeah, his insurance policy fell into the New York City police hands. Guess who? When they went to go watch it, they came video. They said these police officers in New York City started puking their guts up. They said, we can't handle this. And that's police officers. They've seen everything. Think about this. It had to be this grotesque. I mean, and for them to cut the girl's face, I mean, pencil thin so they could wear her face as a mask. They were doing this. This is what my friends that got these little, accounts to go watch this. They really wish they didn't. Then they had to go delete it because they didn't want the FBI on their doorstep. The nonsense. And it is nonsense. They need pedophiles now. They need to bring them all to justice. Hillary Clinton ain't no better than anybody. She's the wicked witch of the Southwest. I'm serious. She's got to go.
Yes.
Her and Huma both. And there's so many other ones too, guys. Trust me. But this is disturbing. It's out there. That's the proof in the pudding. Let's get done. It's time for justice to rise up. I'm tired of the waiting game.
Get it done now.
And it's horrifying. Why do we sit back on our time as patriots? I mean, I'm not talking about you or me, Mo. I mean, I'm talking about people that don't think they don't have a voice in this movement. And believe me, everybody has a voice in this movement.
Right. Everybody. All of y'all. Everybody. Everybody's coming on here. Y'all all have a voice. We all have that voice. We have different colors in our life. We have different ways to use our voice.
Right. And you know how you make your voice known? Start marching to D.C. and then you start showing them that we really mean business and we really want justice and justice for all. Okay? I'm tired of the waiting game. I really am. As an American, I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed by my government right now for not taking care of this, but a lot of them's corrupted too. A lot of them's involved in this. So I can imagine it's probably 88% or higher that it's all swampy pedophile now. Okay, that's Republican and Democrat and Independent.
Justice for all.
I'm sorry I went off on a
Right?
rant, but that's just, it has to be said.
All.
They're freezing up.
Every single one of us. Everybody's for all.
Yep.
You know?
Everybody's got
Not
a
for
voice
some.
in this movement. If you're an American
Everybody.
citizen, you have a voice in this movement.
Yes.
If you are a registered American voter,
voice, y'all.
you have a voice in this movement.
Yes.
Flag, and you
Yes.
love to wave that flag. You have a voice in this movement. If you don't do any of the above, then you're not really an American. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And quit pretending.
Enough said.
And the thing is, it's time. It's time for justice, and let's get some arrests, guys. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of the darkness being hidden, and the darkness had to come to light tonight on this Facebook Live on Moe's.
Darkness comes to light. Right here.
Right there. And the thing is, guys, this right here,
Hillary
people fought for this, guys. People fought for this flag. Why can't we fight for justice too?
Yes.
Justice for single females who have children that got stolen up out of a park, or they were just coming out of a McDonald's and they seen them alone with their children and grabbed them up. This is the stuff that goes on in this country and around the world, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. We've got to start having eyes everywhere, guys. When we're in public, you see a single mother with their children, don't take it for granted, because I don't. I pay attention because that are ready to nab that woman and her children. Always have your eyes focused. No, it's disturbing, guys. It is disturbing.
If we lose focus, it is. Man, and that's not going to happen with what Dan is saying. There's a lot of stuff that's really been going on the past 3 days. Past 24 hours. It's stuff that's been on in the past hour. We have to be aware. We have to fight.
Because if we're not a voice, who's going to be a voice for the voiceless that have been taken? Think about that. This is what I'm going with this, because we have to be that voice. Because if not, that woman, her children are going to perish, because we did what? We sat back on our hands and we said, we don't feel like doing nothing today. We would rather sit around and watch okra wine cheese, or sit back and watch, what we say, Ellen DeGenerate. I mean, come on, guys. What's more positive is doing something in this country for others, especially those who don't have a voice. Do you understand where I'm saying they don't have a voice? It's because they're basically trapped. They have nowhere to go because they're being tortured as we speak. And it's sad, but it's true.
They feel there's no way out.
This is why it's got to stop.
No way out.
Pedophile Island. It's got to stop.
Yes.
It's got to stop. And the only way it's going to stop is if we get our crap together as a country and start fighting for what's right. And believe me, this is what's right for this country. There ain't nothing more pure than a mother that loves their children, or a father that loves their children. And you don't want to see them perish, get taken away from them, like the father's off to work, and the mom and the mom and the daughter and the son went out somewhere, and then they went to the park. Next thing you know, the husband comes home, the wife and the kids ain't been home. How many times has this happened? It's happened way too many times, guys. Way too many times. It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
This is real, y'all. Wives are not coming home. Mothers are not coming home to their children.
They're crying. They want to come home, but they can't come home. You know why they're crying? Because no one can hear them. No one can hear them. Because no one cares. And this is where I'm going with this. Why can't everybody have a heart? Well, God wants us to have a heart of gold.
Right.
And when he means a heart of gold, that means
Heart of
put
gold.
all our love into it. In other words, go show our love
Yes.
for these people. Do something. Be a fighter.
Amen.
You know, these women and children are dying each and every
Yes.
day. It's got to stop. It's got to
Right.
stop. It's eating me up. It is. I ain't gonna lie. It's ate me up for the last week. Why this stuff ain't come to light yet?
Mhm.
And that's why tonight I decided to go live with Mo. We talked yesterday in private. I told him, I said, dude, we got to do this show together, man. And
Yes.
we got to get it out. We got to get this message out. This thing should go viral. Not
We
my
do.
video of Star Cucks the other day. This video needs to go viral over that one. Everybody at work kept saying, well, that Star Cucks video needs to go viral. No, this is the one that needs to go viral. Because we do care. Me and Mo do care.
No.
And there's people on
Just
here
to
that
help.
do care. But it's time for us all to step up to the plate. It's time for us to rally up in D.C. if we have to bring justice. We haven't had justice for these kids and these women ever. It's time for it to happen. It's time for
Yes.
You can't bring them back, the ones that have perished. But we can stop them from killing the next set of kids, the next set of women. It's time for this to stop.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. You know,
It is.
our soldiers fought
It's
for
time,
this.
man.
They fought for this. Why can't we fight for our country? Why can't we fight for our beliefs? Why do we have to let people trample over our
Yes.
Bible that our forefathers gave us? The messages out of it that was in the Constitution that the Democratic Party tries to twist and say that it's not in there. That's lies. That's lies.
Even if it means your life,
Yes.
greater is your reward.
And that being said, we got to
Greater.
stop the Ten Commandment ban in Texas. We've got to stop the Bible in
Yes.
California. And Penny is working on something
Yes.
with me. We're working to get a rally started, guys, to go. It's going to call it the West, like a Western tour. We're going to hit Texas first, probably hit Dallas, come straight across to Sacramento, the capital. And then, like Penny said, come back. I figure we come back through Austin, the capital of Austin. And basically, it's going to be all done within 3 days, that part. But it's probably going to take about a 5-6 day trip, depending on where you live at. But
Yeah.
she's trying to get it together where we can get on a bus and take us straight to these events. We can go from one stop to the next, one stop to the next. But you know what? We've got to fight. We're fighting for the Lord right now, guys, this country. Because we've lost God in
Yes.
this country.
Yes.
And we keep saying that we won it back when we
Yes.
got Trump, which we did. It could have been worse with Hillary, I know. But why can't we make God number one again? Why does God have to be put on the back burner? Why?
Yes.
Why? Right.
Make America godly.
Why do
again.
we got to believe that Sharia law is above American law? We know better. It's not in our Constitution. Is Sharia law in
Amen.
our Constitution? No,
Yes.
it's not in our Constitution. You're there to abide by American laws,
Right.
and that's our Constitution. And guys, I don't know how much longer I'm going to speak, but because I can probably talk all night if I really wanted to. And I don't come on here just to talk. I'm on here to get a message out. I want this to go viral. I want this to go viral. I want Alex Jones to play this on InfoWars. I want this played at Liberty One TV. I want this played on Jermaine Boccio's show. I want every major Patriot radio host out there to play this because we need to get this message out to all Americans that we do care. There's some of us that do care. It's all about funding right now.
Yes.
And Penny, God bless her, is going to find out the cheapest way we can fund this rally so we can all be part of something that's real. And you want to get real with America?
Amen.
Start doing stuff like this. And you start bonding as patriots and brothers and sisters in arms. It's time to take our country back. It's time. It's time to stop this pedophilia. It's time to stop the raping game. It's time to stop Sharia law from even entering or even thinking that the Democratic Party can change our laws. Has to stop. And the only way it's going to stop
is
if we put our foot in there and we stop it and then put the other one in there and stick it straight up their candy asses, the Democratic Party. Because you know what? We're tired of it. We are tired of it. Okay? Liberalism has done nothing but cause mental distress in this country. Angst.
Yes.
It's caused them angst because they're so butthurt when Trump won. They still haven't got over that election day in 2016 when President Donald J. Trump became our president. The greatest day in American history at that point. Why don't we do something better than that day being the greatest day in American history? Let's make it our day in history and march to D.C. and let's tell the Washington, D.C., we want you guys brought to justice, those who are involved in this pedophilia. All right? And we have the right to do this. We have the right to assemble, okay? And the Constitution says when our government is out of control and becomes tyrannical, what's more tyrannical than that? Messing around with little children, pedophilia, and raping women and pillaging them.
Y'all hear that?
I'm saying, guys, this is real.
Listen.
This is real to me. This is where I'm at. I'm speaking from my heart, okay? It's the only place I can speak of on this subject, okay? Because it hurts. It hurts my heart every time I think about a woman or children dying. And we just ignore it. We move on. Oh, that family will survive. No, it don't work like that. That's heartless. To me, that's heartless. That's gutless. It's time to throw some balls and start marching to D.C. I'm serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. I'd go to D.C. in a heartbeat if I had the funds. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be there right now.
Hey,
I would stand right in front of the National Mall, wherever I could stand, just to show that I support the taking down of pedophilia in this country and around the world, and I want justice brought to American soil and all these pedophiles taken away in handcuffs. And even worse than that, who cares? Let the military courts decide overseas, because you'll never get a fair trial in this country. There's too many liberal judges that are part of the pedophilia network. And there's some Republican ones out there, I'm sure, too. So, but there's more liberals that's involved. So, that being said, guys, it's time for our awakening, and I had to bring it to you. I brought it to you from the light, from the darkness to the light, and that's where I'm at. It's time. It's time to quit sitting back on our hands, quit sitting on our duffs, quit worrying about what you're going to miss on the television, because it's the same old crap. It's just a new day. Just remember that. The same way with the secular news, or the succular news, what I call it anymore. You want real news? And I know there's a lot of people upset with Alex Jones. You want real news? Go over to Alex Jones, because he's told a lot of truth over the years. He's told me an awful lot of truth. He woke me up. Go over to Liberty One TV. Go watch Jermaine Boxio. Yes.
Yep, Jermaine.
Go on over there and watch Jeremy Hansen. You want to see real? You want to see real Patriot radio hosts? Go watch those people. Guess what? A week from Monday, this Patriot's stepping up his game. I'm going full time. Liberty One TV, 5 days a week. You heard it now for the first time. 5 days a week from this Monday. And I cannot wait, because we're going to do more events. I'm going to talk to the owner, Terry, and we're going to see what we can get done. We're going to get some rallies done, guys. I'm telling you, I plan on doing more than just the radio part. Okay? I'm a big part of this movement now. There ain't nothing going to stop me now. I mean, hey, sky's the limit now. Okay? With me.
You want to move? You want to move right now, bro?
My feet feel like moving east. I want to go to D.C. so bad, dude. So bad. Make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Speak it to existence.
I think I know who could think up how we can make this happen, because she's so smart when it comes to the transportation part of it and everything else, and how we could do this the cheap way forever. Because not everybody got a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. Let's be honest. I got enough to get me by to pay my bills and go out and have a little fun with my family time. You know, that's the only money I've got. But other than that, the bigger family, which is all of us, the American family, we need to start marching to D.C. as patriots. Let's do this. And deplorables. If you consider yourself a deplorable over a patriot, oh well, I do too. But I'm both. I just happen to be a combo of both. You know why? Because I love my flag. That's what makes me a
Let's
patriot.
make it happen, Dan.
What makes me a deplorable is when Hillary said, "You're all a basket full of deplorables." And you know what? It just rang right off the tongue. And I'm like, deplorable Dan. I mentioned it to some friends, and they said, started calling me that at work. Next thing you know, I said, I'm deplorable Dan. That's how things happen, guys.
That's right.
Bam. Okay, guys, but in all seriousness, it's time to get real about this country. And remember, don't forget the forgotten soldiers either. This is another dark issue with me. Okay? Seriously. And you can put all the laughing faces up, but it's true. Because the darkness on it needs to come to light also. Quit putting veterans out in the streets.
Yeah.
If they come home, they should have a home. If they were in Vietnam, they should have a home. World War II guys, they're probably already gone. My grandpa's gone. Okay? Anybody that was in the wars that's still alive should not be homeless. Anybody that served this great country should never be homeless. They should always be taken care of first and foremost. Anybody that served this country. And anybody that served this country, they're an actual hero. Okay, this is what I get tired of hearing. LeBron James is a great superhero. Yeah, right, whatever. Okay, LeBron can fly through the sky, dunk the ball. Okay, I'm all happy for him. My son loves LeBron James, by the way. So I'm surprised I ain't hear him run out the door yet. But seriously, the thing is, that's not a real hero. And I told my son that. And my son agreed that military guys are, and this is a 13-year-old kid. He's smart. He said, no, people that served this country are the real heroes, and firefighters and police officers. I said, son, you're exactly right. I brought you up right. So, and that's exactly how I thought, and I've been thinking, and that's how I was brought up, to respect my elders, respect the elders of my church, respect the police officers.
Amen.
Respect the medics, respect a doctor, respect the nurse, and respect the soldier. That's the one you need to respect the most.
My son's
Amen.
Marine.
God bless him, man. He's a hero to me. That's the hero. That's the definition of a hero. Okay. Anybody that serves this country.
Maurice Jr.
And the thing is, this is what makes America America. Without that backbone, which is our military, what do we have? What do we have?
Yes.
That's our backbone, guys. They're the ones that's got our back constantly. Think about this. They're out there on the war field. They don't know when they're coming home. They don't know if they're going to come home. That's the bad part. Okay? It takes a great sacrifice to do what they do. Think about this. It's almost, you can almost put it in the same sentence as they're doing it as a sacrifice to America as Jesus did it on the cross for us.
Yeah.
Okay? I look at it as they're saving this country.
They're not getting a lot of money for this.
Okay? And the thing is, guys, once we get back to God in this country, and I mean we really need to get a God movement back in this country because we're losing faith. We've lost faith in California for too long. I keep hearing people say, oh, we got to give up on California. Let's divide it into thirds. Let's divide it into fourths. Are you crazy? You're basically saying, oh, I give up on a state. I'll get news for you. What state of mind did that put you in? Because your thought process is way off. If anything, we need to back California. We need to back Texas and quit saying that California and Texas is helpless. No, they're not. There's patriots fighting in each of those states day in, day out, constantly. I've watched great patriots on here.
Right.
I've watched great patriots out of Texas, great patriots out of California. I mean, Hareem Azil, great one out of California. I'm glad I started watching Hareem. I didn't know about Hareem until like a few months ago. I started watching him more and more, and I like him. And he's all about God, man, first. That's what I like the most. And then we got Gabe Silva, awesome dude. Got to finally meet him. Another great dude. And this, I know you guys are going to know this guy. Maybe. Will Johnson? Another great Patriot brother and a great friend. And the thing is, guys, they are as patriots fighting for the rights of Californians, but they need our support. So in order to get their support that they need, we need this rally. Penny is working on that as we speak. We talked last night on my live. I said, we need the rally, Penny. We need a rally. Penny. And she's thought of it. She is smarter than a tack when it comes to this stuff. And I'll put her on, her ahead of anybody on that, because she comes up with some of the cheapest ways of doing things, but doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Getting the job done, getting the word out that, hey, there's people that care about this country, that loves the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Third Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, all the way down the line to our Bill of Rights. Every one of our Bill of Rights means something. Okay? We cannot let that be taken for granted. It is ours. I always say it's not the government's, but I read it wrong. It is the government's too, but they don't abide by it, is what I mean. They never do abide by our Constitution. They try to go against our Constitution. Why? Because we got too many rhinos and too many Democrats in there right now. And that's all they care about. And I said before, and I'll say it again, all rhinos are Democrats in Republican clothing. That's all they are. It's all it is.
Thank you.
It's a name plate.
Wolves
That's all it is.
Mm.
And here comes the boom, because it's true. It's true. I'll say it like Q does. Boom. All right? But that's what's got to be done, guys. Vote Dem out plus vote rhinos out equals draining of the swamp. That's what our president has been trying to tell us. It's up to us to take a stand against this. The tyrants, and they are tyrants, and we've put up with this for way too long.
Yes.
I'm not saying we go to Washington to purge. I'm saying we get justice. I say we go there to get justice for the pedophile, the children that were involved in that, for the women that were involved in it that lost their life and perished because of this evil sin. And it is an evil sin. To murder God's children is a sin, but it's probably one of the hardest. That's why Cain is still roaming the earth today. If you've read Scripture, he's still walking the planet.
Oh, that spirit of Cain.
And Cain was worried. He asked God, if you remember, he said, "I'm worried. What if somebody kills me while I'm walking the earth, Lord, for the remainder of time?" Basically, well, guess what? They're going to have basically the worst thing that ever happened to him. So even if Cain's gone, the person that killed him, I feel sorry for him, because they're gone to hell right now. They're burning. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But no, things have got to change.
True that.
Yeah, speaking of Cain, McCain is what Eddie said.
McCain. It's a spirit.
Yeah, maybe McCain is the real Cain. Who knows? That wouldn't surprise me.
We have war with principalities, so maybe.
But, dude, I mean, this is what's got to happen, man. We've got to step up to the plate. We got to hit this one out of the park. We can't strike out, guys. Seriously. If we give up on these pedophiles, if we give up on taking down the pedophiles now, what's that say about us as Americans? Basically, everybody else would think we're what? Yes. Yellow bellies. We're not yellow bellies. This is America. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. That's what we are. Red, white, and blue. You understand that? Yeah. I got that too, right here. Put them on, Mo. Put them on. I came prepared. Red, white, blue. There you go.
Here we go, y'all.
I can see patriotism right through these eyes. Can you see them through your eyes, guys? I'd wear these to D.C. too. No problem. But the thing is, guys, it's time. It's time to step up to the plate. It's time to take action. And action's bigger than words in this case. And the thing is, we need to get this rally in D.C. started quicker than any rally, really. Even the one out west. Because let's get it going now.
Now.
I like to see Penny get it going for us. I have all the
Let's
faith
get
in the
this.
world in that woman, so she can make mountains move. Because she's surprised me on a lot of stuff in this movement, and she's the real deal, guys.
Let's PM each other.
But we're gonna get things done. This movement, it's time to finally step up. A week from Monday, game time. Time to step up.
What time is it?
It's time to get our country back full with God. You can't get our country, we can't get this country back until we get God back in it. We have to end abortion, and we have to stop this pedophilia. Okay?
Yeah, because they have stolen our country.
Yes. They've stolen our values. They have stolen some of the people's pride. Not mine, not yours. But some people have lost pride in this country. Not me. Because I'll bleed red, white, and blue. The thing is,
yes,
Mo bleeds red, white, and blue. There's people on here that I know that bleed red, white, and blue that are great patriots in this movement. Now it's time for everybody else to step up to the plate and hit a home run out and go to D.C. with us. All right? It's time to go there, whether you take a bus, whatever. But Penny's going to find out, because I'll get Penny on it. Penny's smart. We'll get it done. We'll get it going. I'll let her take care of the transportation and the rally itself, because she's good at that.
Yeah, Penny.
Oh, we know that. She knows it, too. Penny, you're one of my favorite deplorables. So let's get things done, guys. It's time for the Deplorable Warrior Nation, which is the males. And it's time for the Deploradolls, our patriot females. It's time to march to Washington, D.C., and let's get this done. If you smell what Deplorable Dan is cooking. All right. But anyway, let's get serious. I had to add a little joke to this night because it's disturbing to talk about this stuff, guys. It really is. I love my shades, though. I love these. I like yours, too. All right,
here we go.
But the shirt you had on yesterday, I liked it the most.
I like yours, man.
But, it's time to rally up. I think me and Mo and Penny, we could put our heads together. I know we can think of something, a date and everything. We'll get it down. Yeah. If Mo's in agreement with me, we can do this. We can do this. I know you.
I'm in agreement with you.
You know, I knew it.
I'm
you got it out of your mouth. I knew you would be in agreement. You know why? The red, white, and blue, baby, running through his veins just like mine.
Yeah, you cut me, you're going to see red, white, and blue coming out here.
The blue is my vein. It looks like blue, but it's not really blue. Did you guys know that? That's red. It's weird, but it is true. All right, guys. In all seriousness, let's get this done. Let's step up for these women who don't have a voice because they have been taken off the street, and their children don't have a voice because they're gone. They've perished. It's time to stop it. And it's time to stop them from taking our Bible out west in California. It's time for Texas to stop taking the commandments away and making it their commandments. And that's exactly what it is. It's a liberal horticulture anymore. And it's time for the change. It's time for a patriot, a real patriot movement.
Can I ask y'all something? Can I ask each one of y'all something? How many people on here got kids, got children? Could you imagine waking up and not seeing your children? You don't know where they're yet, and they're down there getting tortured every day. Could you imagine your daughter getting raped every day? Your little baby girl that's 7 to 8 years old. Could you imagine that? I don't want to be harsh, but could y'all imagine that? This is what these people are dealing with. You know, sex trafficking, and they will never see them again. They got to worry about somebody humping on their children all day. We got to think like that. That we got to fight before it won't happen again.
Right. Hey, Patriots that are out there, I got something else to say. If you guys want to do something big right now for this movement, make sure this video goes viral. Make sure it hits every news outlet out there, including crappy news network, or contaminated news network, as I really like to call them, because that's all they've done to us. They've contaminated the news. And the thing is, it's time. It's time for us to rise up, not the machines to rise up like in Terminator.
Yep.
That's what the globalists are waiting on, because they already got their robots built to take once the human race is extinct. Yeah, you want me to open up another darkness to light subject? I can do it right now. The globalists want us all dead and gone. They figure we're going to sit back on our hands and not do a thing, okay, for the pedophiles. So now their next step is going to be, let's just continue to spray and kill us. Let's let chemtrails fly through the air.
Yes.
Let's see how many toxins they can breathe in and get cancers. And lithium, that's what it is. It's lithium, guys. Look up lithium. And believe me, lithium is strong and potent. It causes cancers, brain cancers. It causes any kind of cancer, really. Might have been how my wife got it from working outside a lot, you know, and stuff like that in her past.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm just saying that little things that we've taken for granted, the oxygen we breathe, they're taking it away from us every time they spray chemtrails. Think about that. Just think about that.
Listen, y'all, listen. We joked about it. We laughed with our glasses on. But sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. So a lot of times laughter is good for the soul.
Yeah, because
but now we back to serious.
Right.
We had to laugh. We had to be in good spirit because they can't break our spirit.
Right. Right. And people will call you a conspiracy theorist for saying what I just said. But you know what? It's not a conspiracy theorist if you're a knowist. Because you've done your research, you're a conspiracy.
Hell no.
Know it. You're a knowist because you've studied it, you've researched it hard enough, and you know that you've been lied to your whole life. Like Alex Jones woke me up to that point.
Yes.
And guess what? I've been awake since. I've been doing harder research. So guess what? I don't want to be part of this new world order. I want to be part of a American world order. In other words, let's get our America back in order.
Yes, yeah. Back in order.
Let's get God at the top again.
Back.
When God's at the top, everything else falls into place. You ever notice that? That's with everything. Everything in life. And like I said, you're not going to get political correctness from me. Because in order to get political correctness from me, I'd have to run through hell to hear it. I get trying to bring you guys some facts. You could, and like I'll tell you, and I'll tell you it on my show, and Mo will tell you the same thing. I've heard him do it too. If you don't believe me, go look it up yourself, research it yourself. If you don't believe you're getting poisoned by lithium, then that's your own fault. It's your own stupidity. I'm just going to flat out tell you, because you have the chance right in front of you to Google this stuff. I wouldn't even Google it. Bing it. And then I guarantee it'll come up.
Hey, Tiny. Love you, Tiny.
But yes, it's time. It's time to rise up, guys. We've got to be soldiers for the Lord. It's time to do it now.
Exactly.
If you want this country back full, and it's in its fullness, and you want it to be a righteous country of God, it's time to step up. End abortion, stop pedophilia, stop the murdering, the satanic cult. It's time for it to stop. Time to rise up. Why can't we be the Terminators instead of the globalist Terminator bots? Why can't we terminate all the stuff I mentioned tonight?
Right.
But we're gonna talk more about it. Me and Mo and Penny will get together. We'll talk about this. We'll probably get a few more other Patriots involved.
Yes.
Maybe my second cousin, as I teased Penny the other night, my second cousin Ace. No, he's not my second cousin, but I'll call him. I could care less. But if he is, that's cool. But that's awesome. I mean, we need to get us all together. Great minds think alike. So let's get this done. Let's get it going. It's time to move forward, not slow down, not be put in rewind. not put on pause especially. We've been on
Yep.
pause way too long. It's time to fast forward.
Dan Baker for Senate, y'all. Dan Baker
2022,
for
guys.
Senate in
Libertarian.
Ohio.
Libertarian. But I'm a right libertarian, guys. Okay? Not a leftist libertarian. Right. I'm a right libertarian. God, family, country, libertarian and marijuana. Why not? Want to go to another dark spot and bring it to light? I'm about to bring it to light. Okay. Since this is what the topic is tonight, I'm going to bring some more light. Why do I choose marijuana? Why am I for marijuana? Didn't God plant marijuana on earth for it to be grown? Was it already there?
Yes.
I mean, come on. Well, it was a natural plant, just like any other natural plant, like an aloe plant or any other plant. A tomato plant. We're going to do ban apples next. What are we going to do? Yeah. What are we going to do? Ban grape vines or what? All this stuff was created by God. Why do we got to pretend anymore? This stuff is meant to help people. There's people that need it for.
Why y'all give Satan too much power? Satan don't create nothing, y'all. Stop giving the devil too much power.
Right.
Go ahead, Dad.
Satan didn't create marijuana. Come on, man. God created all the trees of the earth, all the bushes, everything around us he created.
All the trees.
I mean, let's get real. You want real? This is real. Okay? Instead of being fake about things, let's be real. Okay? Marijuana, and people say, you're a Christian. Why are you for marijuana? I heard this the other day at work. I said, well, let me tell you something. Being a Christian, you should know that marijuana was created by God. It was a plant, a natural plant. Okay? It's a natural herb. Okay? Who knows? It might be in KFC. Natural herbs and spices. Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? It's a plant from God. Okay? The thing is, guys, we are to use what? His plants for what? To help us out, medically. Okay? But wouldn't this help somebody if they were like in a depressed state of mind? It does help with depression. I know people that say that all the time that smoked it. Man, I'm not depressed no more. I smoked this Mary Jane, man, and I'm good. I was like, okay, whatever floats your boat, that's good. So you see, there's incentives to it, okay? And not only that, it calms your nerves, okay? Yeah.
You got depression medicine.
Right.
The doctors prescribe.
Wouldn't you rather take marijuana, which is a much safer plant to take than some of these pills, okay?
Yes.
I mean, seriously, let's get real. It's time to get real about life, okay? And exactly. I mean, we worry about the most minute things as Christians. Some of us Christians do. This is where I get into it with other fellow Christians over a lot of fellow Christians. Well, you know what? They're just getting the natural high. Well, yeah, no kidding. So it kills their pain. Their pain from the depression, or the pain from the depression of having cancer. Okay. So, bam, it was created by God. Just, think about it. Just think about it. We've let the government dictate what's legal and what's illegal as a plant. Okay. I guess they're going to come up to us next week and say, well, garden tomatoes are illegal. You cannot plant garden tomatoes. We found out that garden tomatoes is poisoning people, or they'll come back and say, well, this grape harbor over here, we're going to have to pull it down. It's causing people to get poison ivy or they'll have something stupid to say. They always do. They always got an excuse in order to, right here. The corrupt government does this, okay? A real government will open its mind and expand and realize, because when they're using God to guide them, God ain't going to say marijuana is going to take you straight to hell. Come on, let's get real. It's your walk with Christ that could get you to hell or get you to heaven, depending on what you're doing in your life. That's about it right there.
Right.
Because, okay, let's go back to the Indians, the first people that were here. Okay, let's be honest there too. Let's get real here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's be honest, y'all. Let's get
Bring it
real.
to the light, as I say tonight.
Bring it.
Indians were here first.
Get
What
my
was
blood
in that
pressure up.
peace pipe? I think I know what was in that peace pipe. Why were they calm after they
Come
smoked
on now.
it?
They so
Why
calm.
were they calm after
How?
they smoked it?
How?
Because they smoked it to calm down and get into with God. They worshiped God too. Think about this. But they had a different way of doing it. They passed around the peace pipe to calm their nerves so they didn't have to block, they could block Satan out while they focused on God, while they're sitting there going, you know, speaking in Indian. Think about this, guys. Just think about what people are saying and doing to you. The government is saying one thing because they want to make money off of it. Okay. Oh, we legalized marijuana in California. Yeah. We opened up stores where we can sell marijuana in a box and charge you $7 to $8 a pack. Wow.
There is nothing wrong with marijuana. You heard it from here. There is nothing wrong with no weed. You know, how you gonna legalize?
Hold on, I got a comment alcohol, here. Andrew Grossman says the Bible did set. I think he meant to say, or stay sober and vigilant for his return. Talking about Jesus. Yeah, we're supposed to stay vigilant. That's fine.
But then y'all have buffets eating after church until you get
sober is when you're drinking. Okay. This is where some Christians get it mixed up with. Sober is when you're drinking alcohol to get drunk. Okay? A high is what you get off of smoking. Okay? God didn't say high, you know, and then do not get high for the return of Christ as soon. You know what I'm saying? God didn't put it in that kind of context. Okay? He said to stay sober. Okay? In other words, don't go and get drunk. Don't make a farce of yourself. Okay? Yes.
A farce of yourself.
Well, I mean, I tried to say it in the easiest term, but the thing is, seriously, guys, we've got to put our eggs in a basket the right way, because if not, they're all going to get squashed soon. Because if we keep relying on government to dictate to us how things are done, when we're just spinning our wheels. That's why I'm running for Congress, because I'm tired of us spinning in wheels like a merry-go-round.
Y'all better vote.
So,
all right, we got 3 minutes. 2 minutes left on the video.
So we're gonna go ahead and end this. So I've talked way too long. I know. I took up Mo's airtime.
I wanted you to talk. I told you to take the dance floor. Go ahead, yo. Go ahead, yo.
It's fine.
But
you ran. That's fine. Hey guys, I'm gonna go live on my show after this for Deplorable Saturday Night. Not just to let everybody know, because I do my regular Saturday night show. It'll be after this. So we'll talk more about this and whatever else is on your guys' mind over there. So, but I thank you for letting me come on, Mo.
So, hey, thank you, everybody. Hey, thank you. Anytime, brother, man.
We need to get this done, though.
You're awesome dude, and I would love to meet up with you.
This rally for Washington, D.C.'s got to be done.
Make it happen, everybody.
Children are relying on us right now, guys, as we speak. Every millisecond, let's be honest, every millisecond we waste is a wasted breath of air for these women and these children. Okay, I better stop.
Listen,
I'll keep going.
We got, you know what, Dan? We gonna do many more shows together, and hey, I don't think they're ready for it. Look, you about to say something on your show. I don't think they're ready for it. That's why you went to Facebook jail last week. Because
hey Mo,
they're not ready for it.
Can I read a verse that my wife just found on the Bible?
Go ahead, brother.
No, just bring that what you just read, because that's what I want to read. There is a verse in there that talks about what we just talked about.
We're going to sign off, y'all.
Just bring that back up where you had it. I'm waiting on her.
What's up, John Ahmad? My moderator, thank you, man, for the good job you've been doing, John Ahmad.
Yeah, John, you're doing an awesome job.
You're
doing an awesome job on Ryan James' feed, too, as an ad man. You're awesome, dude.
Yeah, Ryan. Fed up warrior. Love you to death.
Yep, same here.
Ryan James.
Mass respect. All right, here we go. I'm ready to read this, guys. This is Genesis 1:29. And God said, behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food.
Yes.
So there you go. God didn't say nothing bad about it, did he? The seed.
The word of God don't lie.
Thank you, Penny.
Deuces.
Bye, buddy. 3%.
All right, Penny. Much love. See ya.